Hello everyone, and welcome back to Revival Tournaments. This is Gold Mason, back with yet another Revival commentary. Today I have two of my favorite gamers. Meesum is a black and white main, pretty good at it, up and coming. Reeson, you might know from last year, one of the most creative and interesting gamers in Revival 1, brought Blastburn, Charizard with Pataya and Sunny Day. It was a good time. Meesum is a very good friend of mine, and I've always been very hyped when I see Reeson on the screen, and they played each other, so I wanted to see it. Here we go. It is game 1. We got Metagross versus Heracross. A Heracross. I did not expect to see a Heracross. Well, Metagross gets a Meteor Mash, Rise on Jirachi, hits Suicune for 40% resisted. That's pretty good. It's going to get another 40% in. The Surf is not going to do very much. It looks like a pretty bulky Metagross, and it's faster than the Suicune. Gets a second Rise. Wow. That Metagross generated a ton of value, but the Houndoom will force it out. Suicune is in, clicks Calm Mind as the Snorlax comes in. You kind of expected Snorlax. We've already seen a Heracross and a Houndoom, so we kind of knew that that Snorlax was going to be there. Metagross getting some more value booming on the Snorlax. I think Houndoom probably wanted to come in there and take that. But yes, Jirachi is going to force out the other Jirachi. Gets a Wisp on Suicune. We'll see if that does anything. The Suicune is probably going to be rest. But Reeson doesn't really have a lot for the Suicune. Heracross is forced to come in. Gets a nice Swarm Megahorn, though. My god. Down it goes. Gyarados is not what Reeson wanted to see. It's going to get that Dragon Dance. Probably going to get a nice Earthquake on Jirachi. Critical hit. I was about to say, unless this last Pokemon can deal with Gyarados. And instead, the Claydol comes in, booms on the Snorlax. Tyranitar is going to come in and finish it off. The Heracross did not have leftovers, so it is going to die pretty quickly. Lumberry heals the Will-O-Wisp burn, and I think that will be all she wrote, folks. Tyranitar kills the Houndoom. That critical hit did not matter, and it's going to be faster than the Heracross here. Down it goes. All right. Quick, easy, and fun battle. Some good teams brought from both. And we are going to move on to game 2. We got Aerodactyl versus Metagross leads. The Metagross on Reeson's side is now going to punch into the Jirachi and get a Rise, just like last game. However, switches out immediately. Meesum clicking Protect. Snorlax is going to get a Curse off into Skarmory. Might click Boom here. Clicks Fire Blast. All right. Skarmory takes 65%. Another Curse. This Snorlax probably has Shadow Ball. Or, okay, well, Fire Blast works too. Doesn't do nearly as much. Even the Burn Curse is... yeah. So, Flygon's going to take that. Probably doesn't take much from the Body Slammer return now, but Gengar comes in instead. This is a tough matchup for Meesum. The Gengar is threatening, the Snorlax is threatening, and the Skarmory is below half health and can't even really check the Pokemon that it's supposed to check. Nightshade Gengar is going to do a significant chunk of Zapdos's health. Gengar is almost dead. I think Meesum might have expected a Destiny Bond attempt there, so went to Jirachi, but instead Rain Dance was clicked. Will-O-Wisp misses. We got Metagross back in. Okay. So the game stabilized just a little bit, but I mean, Meesum has shown his entire team as a... oh, wow. As a Superman. Skarmory goes down to a critical hit Meteor Mash, and that is not what you want to see as Meesum. This Wish will probably get Zapdos back to health, or goes to Gengar instead. That might have been a misfire on the Wish there. The Zapdos really needs the health back, and the Snorlax has shown no Shadow Ball since it's clicking Fire Blast into the Gengar. But yeah, Yeah, here's Flygon. And that is why Flygon does not resist Fire Blast, because it can get burned, and then your Flygon will slowly die. Clicks Protect on the Snorlax Boom, though. That's pretty good. However, it does mean that Reason's Gengar is in and going to get at least one attack off. Decides to go for a burn on Gengar. So that is 2 Pokemon that Misum really wanted for the life of this game that are now suddenly basically dead. Nightshade does 31% and nearly goes down. Alright, Gengar sets up another Rain Dance, and in comes Gorobis. I kind of expected Kingdra, but Gorobis will probably do about the same. I mean, it just needs to get through Jirachi. Does 80% with the Hydro Pump. Actually, that might be just too little. Just barely not enough. Yeah, the Jirachi will be able to wish stall out the rain. Okay. So, wish in the air. Jirachi clicks Toxic, so nothing really happens there. The Metagross is going to be able to click whatever into the Jirachi now. Fire Punch is going to hurt. No burn, though. Did not really do anything with the Meteor Mash coming back down. Good Protect from Misum to get some extra chip heal. It's not like the Metagross is... Yeah, the Metagross is what looks like Choice Band. So now it's going to go down to a Fire Punch. I don't know about going to Gorobis there. That is just giving free damage. The Metagross, unless Reason has some sort of Rapid Spin, the Metagross is dead. So yeah, this Hydro Pump once again does 80%. Uses the Metagross as a sack to get Dugtrio in. That is exactly what you needed to do. But we'll see. Yeah, the Dugtrio does less than the Gorobis. The Dugtrio does 70% with the Earthquake. So without a critical hit, this... But I don't know about clicking Wish there. 75% on that Earthquake. And the Jirachi's just going to die. Misum had a chance to click any other move. Probably Toxic and get rid of the Dugtrio. But instead, Gorobis is going to come back in. Does it die? It does die. Last is Medicham. I don't know about this one. Oh boy. Yep, Medicham gets the reversal with the bulk up. Oh no. Flygon's going down. Zapdos was at 55%. It's going to die too. Yeah, wow. Oh my god. Medicham brought it back. Yeah, the Dedge probably was a roll to kill. It left Medicham at 4% from full. Or, I guess, from after a spike. So, probably, I guess, needed to go Zapdos and hope that it was faster, maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, really solid. And, Gorobis from Reason, that was I would not be surprised to find this team in the Mana team builder. Metagross, Snorlax, Gengar, Gorobis, Dugtrio, and a back Salic reversal bulk up Medicham. Yeah, that looks like a Mana team to me, but I could be wrong. All right, and we are on to game 3. Will Misum bring it back, or will we see the fabled Sunny Day Pattaya Blastburn Charizard, which has never been defeated? Do not believe the rumors. Got Zapdos versus Gengar. Gets a nice Thunderbolt in. And a boom. Okay. All right. The Gengar boomed. Goodbye, Kablamo. We got a Zapdos and a Jirachi. Baton passes. I thought maybe Doug would come in there. But it looks like there was no Doug. Tyranitar going to get a nice Focus Punch off on Suicune. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Hydro Pump missing the Celebi. Probably didn't do very much, so not really a big deal. Here comes Dugtrio as Leech Seed misses. Beautiful. All right. Well, Dugtrio might die because the Celebi is probably... Oh, so they're both bulky, which means that Celebi does not kill Dugtrio on the crackback. Dugtrio will get that second hidden power off, and down Celebi goes. Suicune is going to look really threatening here if it can get a Calm Mind before Zapdos is able to do anything. Zapdos clicks Agility with Baton Pass, passes it to Metagross. Oh my. Oh my. Fire Blast misses on Metagross. The Tyranitar lives the Meteor Mash, gets the Fire Blast back, but now the Metagross is... Yep, that is really unfortunate. That double Fire Blast would have saved the game there. Oh, wow. Suicune goes for a Hidden Power, what looks like Hidden Power Electric. Doesn't quite kill Metagross. Breloom comes in, though. Breloom is going to get that Mach Punch kill. But Suicune was looking really threatening with that. I guess Zapdos was still alive, but I don't know. No real resist for Hydro Pump, but instead... Yeah, and Zapdos clicks sub in front of Breloom. This is not looking good, folks. This is, in fact, looking quite over. The Jirachi takes a Thunderbolt. Really does not want to take that Thunderbolt. It is faster than the Zapdos because of the Sand turn order. In comes Suicune. There's not really anything to kill the Suicune, folks. I guess Jirachi and Suicune can do a little dance, Calm Minding up. Yeah, Hidden Power's not doing anything there. This is, again, not looking very good. A critical hit will probably be needed. Unless the enemy Suicune is not rest. Breloom is going to come back in. No, Dugtrio. Oh, yeah. Dugtrio kills. All right, cool. Or not. I guess did not want to give Zapdos a free turn. This is interesting. Suicune rested. Breloom is faster. Swapped in, swapped out. Dugtrio's going to go down. I kind of like this. Last month, Breloom, maybe? I don't know. It's not looking great, but I mean, there's always the possibility, right? Tyranitar obviously can't do very much to Breloom. And this Focus Punch is going to kill. Yeah, okay. Breloom just has to make it through Zapdos, and Zapdos is quite low. 33% with Mono Thunderbolt, actually? Okay, Breloom takes 53. Oh, but it has Mach Punch. Zapdos is at 80%. Okay. Just needs to hit a Sky Uppercut. And it does. Wow. Breloom brought that back. I was a doubter, but maybe a bit of a missed sequence. And yeah, Breloom brought it home. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Well, that was an awesome set. I, again, really love the creativity that Reeson has. I really like Meesum. He's a good friend of mine. So this was a really fun set to cover. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Well, me. It's just me, Gold Mason here. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. And, yeah, I look forward to some more commentary. Notably, I don't know if you could tell on this recording, but I did get a pop filter for my mic. So hopefully it sounds nice and crisp. I also, for the last, however long it's been since last revival, I bought a mic, and I have just had it in front of my keyboard the entire time. Instead, now I have a little boom arm, so I look like a Discord streamer now. So, but should be able to get some nice commentaries out. Thank you, everybody, for joining me, and we will see you next time on another Revival Tournaments commentated set. Thank you so much.